成一位新时代的事业女性。如今，我每个月在新医美都能赚取比以前打工时高出1倍的收入。
Imas telah meningkatkan skill leadership kami
untuk melahirkan lebih ramai leader
yang mampu memberi kesan besar kepada tahap kesihatan dan keuangan mereka.
我当了超过15年的全职妈妈。
By just focusing on doing the basics and duplicate them to my team, with that I have reached my income goal of earning 5-figure income. Today, I have purchased my own house and my own car. My life is comfortable. I don't need to worry about money and I
All right, very good evening, everyone. I hope all of you had your dinner. For those who had your dinner, please give me a thumbs up in the chat box. Siapa yang telah ambil dinner dah, boleh letak dalam chat box tak? Letak satu thumbs up so that Sunny will know. We get to know like all of you are here sitting, all well prepared for our this week meeting. All right, thanks. Thank you everyone. So, all right, it's me again. I'm Sunny, and those who celebrated Christmas in the past weekend, hope you have a great one. And since this is the last week of the year and our new year is arriving, and I sincerely here wish all of you had achieved what you wanted in year 2022. Be it your personal goals or business goal, or you want to travel with your family, I hope you have all achieved that. And so what's next? So we must really recharge well and ready for our upcoming interesting challenge in 2023. All right. So are you guys ready for 2023, which is only next week? If you guys are ready, please put a love before I share my slide so I can take this. You will always get to see our beautiful sky, whereby we get to expand our horizon. And that's the very important slogan over there, right here and right now. So it's about business. We're talking about business. That's why we always wanted a good decision making. That's why all of you here make a right choice to be here, right here and right now. All right, without wasting any time, talking about kick off our 2023. So here comes, this is our kick-off meeting 2023, where I wanted to remind all of you here, Sunny nak remind sekali lagi bahawa in a few days ago, Sunny ada send satu link lah, kita company ada send satu link untuk you guys register. Okay, kepada siapa yang boleh hadir online atau hadir ke office, kan? Alright, please take your action and then register now. The date is at 4th of January of next month. And the time is 8 to 10, and the language is in English and Mandarin, and that's the meeting ID and the passcode as usual. So what you can expect, of course, we have a recognition for December qualifiers and know the right focus and direction, right? And then we learn the best practices from all of our top leaders, from all our performing leaders, right? And then, of course, to build your future, because we are talking about a good future over here, right? To build a future with new image. All right, so today we start our first session of the day, which is let's run through the achievements first. So I would like to share the income growth of this particular leader. He will come up to share in a short while. All right, so income growth is 233%. This 84 versus 83rd royalty, and of course he successfully ranked up to 2-star silver executive in November, which is last month. And of course he is also one of the 84 royalty blue sash achiever. So without further ado, let's pass the stage over to our Mr. Wan Ezaniey. Di sini tak, Wan E?
Okey, terima kasih pada Sani yang beri peluang pada E untuk malam ini berkongsi sedikit di atas pencapaian E bersama New Image Malaysia. Terlebih dahulu E ingin memperkenalkan diri pada semua yang hadir pada malam ini. Nama E Wan Ezaniey bin Arifin, berumur 40 tahun dan sudah berkeluarga dan mempunyai 3 orang anak. E tinggal di Kota Baru, Kelantan. Pekerjaan sendiri sahaja dan membuat bisnes bersama bisnes telekomunikasi dan bersama Maxis, Celcom, Digi dan lain-lain telco. E juga ada membuat bisnes kesihatan juga bersama Kowe Malaysia. Dan terbaru E membuat bisnes dengan New Image Malaysia lah. Okey, sebelum E bersama New Image, E ada satu kedai telekomunikasi yang di mana E menjual semua produk-produk telekomunikasi seperti top up, SIM card, prepaid, nombor baru, postpaid, phone dan semua aksesori telefon. Namun bisnes telco E menjadi perlahan di musim MCO PKP baru-baru ini yang lalu menyebabkan bisnes E slow, menjadi perlahan sebab ramai customer yang selalu datang walk in ke kedai untuk memilih untuk membeli secara online berbanding walk in ke kedai sekarang ni. Sebelum ini customer yang datang walk in ke kedai ada lebih kurang dalam 70% yang datang, tetapi sekarang hanya tinggal 30% sahaja yang akan walk in ke kedai. Selain bisnes E juga E ada membuat bisnes filter air bersama Kowe dengan kaedah sewa beli ansuran selama 5 hingga 6 tahun. Dengan taraf kehidupan yang tinggi sekarang, barang pun semakin naik, pelanggan takut untuk membuat komitmen untuk membeli sewa beli. Yang dahulunya berjaya mendapat close A sebanyak 10 unit sebulan, tetapi sekarang hanya dapat close A hanya 1 hingga 2 unit sahaja sebulan. Okey, bila bisnes E tak stabil, kehidupan next slide. Okey, bila bisnes E tak stabil, kehidupan E dan keluarga turut terjejas teruk hampir 50%. Memandangkan barang-barang keperluan seharian semakin mahal, E sekeluarga terpaksa berjimat cermat dan membeli barang-barang yang penting sahaja supaya ada wang simpanan yang akan digunakan pada kemudian hari nanti. Selain dari itu, yang dahulunya E akan sentiasa membawa keluarga E bercuti dan membuat riadah bersama keluarga, kini terpaksa dikurangkan akibat pendapatan yang terjejas. Selain itu, E juga terpaksa mengurangkan duit nafkah untuk isteri dan emak E sendiri. Okey, next slide. E mula mengenali New Image melalui kawan E iaitu Noni Apply E yang E dah kenali lebih daripada 5 tahun. Pada suatu hari itu Noni datang ke kedai E dan memperkenalkan satu produk kesihatan iaitu Alpalipid Lifeline. Noni juga sempat sharing kepada E kebaikan dan kelebihan produk Alpalipid Lifeline, dan secara kebetulan pada masa itu E sendiri ada masalah kesihatan iaitu masalah gastrik, yang di mana E tidak boleh makan makanan yang pedas dan tidak boleh minum air Nescafe. Pertemuan E dengan Noni yang pertama pertemuan yang pada pertama masih tidak terbuka hati lagi untuk membeli produk yang Noni nak jual kepada Itu hanya mendengar saja perkongsian mendengar saja perkongsian dan sharing yang disampaikan oleh Noni. Pertemuan kedua kami di satu kedai makan dekat Besut ketika balik bercuti di Terengganu bersama keluarga. Semasa pertemuan itu, Noni tidak berputus asa untuk sharing sekali lagi pasal produk Alpha Lipid Lifeline ini kepada bersama dan isteri masa tu. Dan dari situlah mula tertarik dan ingin mencuba produk Alpha Lipid Lifeline ini. Pada hari itu juga membeli produk yang Noni jual. Keesokan paginya terus mula mengamalkan Alpha Lipid Lifeline ini dengan mengambil hanya 2 skop setiap hari bersamaan dengan 150 ml air setiap pagi. Selepas penggunaan 1 bulan, penggunaan dan dapat merasakan perubahan kesihatan. Beransur baik daripada tidak boleh minum air Nescafe. Nescafe sekarang sudah boleh minum dengan senang hati sekali dan boleh makan makanan yang pedas. Dari situlah mula berkongsi tentang kesihatan pada semua ahli keluarga dan kawan-kawan yang rapat dengan Ada di antara mereka yang ingin mencuba produk Alpha Lipid Lifeline ini kerana mereka juga ada masalah kesihatan. Disebabkan belum menjadi member, terpaksa mengambil produk dengan apply Noni sekali lagi. Okay, next. Dari pemerhatian sendiri, produk Alpha Lipid ini bagus untuk kita amalkan pada setiap orang, terutamanya bagi mereka yang mempunyai masalah kesihatan seperti makcik. Ia ada berjumpa dengan makcik ini yang dikenali. Makcik ini ada masalah kesihatan, iaitu masalah sakit sendi. Dia tidak dapat berjalan dengan sempurna. Jadi itulah berkongsikan produk ni kepada makcik itu dan apabila makcik tu menggunakan produk Alpha Lipid Lifeline ini dan berasa senang hati sekali dapat merawat sakit sendinya. Dan alhamdulillah beberapa minggu kemudian setelah makcik ni menggunakan produk Alpha Lipid Lifeline, makcik tu dah selesa dan tidak berasa sakit lagi. Pada itu beransur pulih lah. Okey, disebabkan keberkesanan produk yang terdapatnya repeat order, mula mendaftar menjadi member. Pada suatu hari itu, Noni membawa leader, itu Abang Syam dan Kak Su, datang berjumpa dengan untuk menerangkan bonus-bonus yang terdapat dalam bisnes New Image ini. Sepanjang perkongsian bisnes New Image bersama Abang Syam dan Kak Su, lihat potongan cashback sebanyak 20% apabila kita di rank supervisor adalah tinggi jika dibandingkan dengan bisnes teko yang dibuat sekarang ini, iaitu 2% hingga 4% saja keuntungan yang didapat. Daripada situlah mula sharing kepada grup WhatsApp, grup Facebook dan berkongsi kepada sesiapa sahaja di media sosial tentang kebaikan produk dari New Image ini. Akan buat secara konsisten setiap hari, akan cuba berkongsi testimoni dan maklumat-maklumat produk setiap 4 jam sekali, iaitu pada pukul 8 pagi, 12 tengah hari, 5 petang dan pukul 9 malam. Juga berkongsi pada keluarga dan kawan-kawan pada setiap malam. Sambil sharing pada ahli keluarga, mula merekrut isteri iaitu Adik Rahana dan Abang I sendiri iaitu Wan Farid untuk buat bisnes ini bersama-sama dengan I. Niat I adalah untuk menolong mereka yang menghadapi masalah kesihatan dan keuangan. I juga ingin membantu mereka untuk mendapatkan income yang stabil dan meneruskan kehidupan seharian. Cara I untuk menarik mereka untuk join bisnes New Image ini dengan menunjukkan income yang stabil lebih daripada 3 bulan yang I perolehi dari New Image. Selepas join member, I akan tunjuk ajar bagaimana cara untuk membuat posting dan dalam grup dan efektif sama dengan I buat setiap hari. Next slide. Kejayaan yang diperolehi pada hari ini berkat kesabaran dan tidak berputus asa walaupun menerima pelbagai rejection. Kita jangan cepat rasa down dan sentiasa bangkit dan membuat sampai berjaya. Kita buat sampai jadi. Untuk lebih berjaya, kita akan teruskan untuk merekrut ahli-ahli yang baru sambil membuat jualan seharian kita. Selain daripada itu juga, kerjasama bersama tim amat penting bagi I. Sentiasa mengadakan sesi coaching bersama leader dan upline iaitu Abang Syam, Kak Su, Mak, Sarah, Noni, Ana sekurang-kurangnya 2 kali dalam masa 1 minggu. Dalam sesi tersebut, ia akan belajar tentang produk-produk dan bertukar idea bagi menyelesaikan masalah seperti soalan-soalan daripada prospek yang ia tidak dapat nak jawab. Ia akan sentiasa bertanya pada mereka dan sentiasa join Zoom meeting untuk belajar daripada tim-tim yang hebat yang lain dan memperolehi testimoni-testimoni yang terbaru daripada mereka. Sepanjang join business bersama New Image bermula pada bulan 2022 sehingga bulan November 2022, jumlah pendapatan yang diperolehi adalah sebanyak RM11,019 dan angka ini rasa sungguh besar nilainya pada ketika ini. Dengan pendapatan ini, ia dapat melancong makan angin bersama keluarga dan semasa royalti baru-baru ini, ia sempat membawa keluarga bercuti di Kuala Lumpur dan sekitar Shah Alam. Selain daripada membawa keluarga melancong, ia juga sekarang ni sudah boleh membeli hadiah reward bagi kepada isteri dan anak-anak sebagai tanda terima kasih di atas support dari mereka untuk diteruskan bersama New Image Malaysia. Kejayaan pada royalti ke-84 telah rank up daripada manager kepada one star bros executive pada bulan September. Manakala pada bulan November pula sekali lagi rank up kepada 2-star silver executive dan layak memperolehi blue star dari New Image Malaysia. Okey, hasil daripada royalti ke-84 selepas pulang dari royalti ke-84 hari itu, ia lebih bersemangat lagi mendengar perkongsian daripada semua leader-leader yang hebat. Ia sendiri berasa bersyukur dan berbangga di atas pencapaian ia dan tim kerana mampu berdiri di atas pentas royalti. Ia lebih bersemangat lagi apabila melihat sendiri duit-duit di dalam briefcase yang dipamerkan dan diberikan kepada mereka yang layak di atas pencapaian mereka pada royalti kali ini. Dan duit dalam briefcase merupakan satu pendorong yang kuat untuk meneruskan bisnes bersama New Image. Apabila melihat kejayaan orang lain di atas pentas royalti, dengan sendirinya telah mencetuskan semangat untuk terus buat dan buat sampai jadi, sampai berjaya mendapat briefcase suatu hari nanti. Ya. Okey, matlamat E dalam masa 3 tahun di dalam business new image, setiap tahun E akan cuba untuk rank up. InsyaAllah pada tahun 2023 E akan cuba rank up kepada 3 star ruby executive, dan tahun seterusnya akan ke 4 star emerald executive, dan seterusnya kepada 5 star diamond executive pada tahun 2025 nanti. Matlamat untuk royalty ke-85 nanti, ia akan cuba kekalkan rank up 2 star silver executive dan lebih fokus untuk membangunkan tim-tim yang baru dalam membantu manager-manager untuk mengukuhkan lagi tim yang sedia ada, bagi menjana pendapatan yang selesa buat mereka daripada dapat RM1,000 sebulan kepada RM2,000 sebulan atau lebih. I juga akan sentiasa berjumpa untuk membuat planning dan berbincang masalah dan jalan penyelesaian. I juga akan membantu mereka dalam membuat rekrutmen ahli-ahli yang baru dan membangunkan manager-manager yang baru. My personal action plan yang I buat setiap bulan, I akan cuba merekrut 2 orang ahli baru dan seorang supervisor. Pada bulan Februari dan Mac 2023 nanti, insya-Allah akan lahir manager yang baru dalam TI sendiri. Itulah sebuah sedikit perkongsian I pada malam ini. Terima kasih kerana sudi mendengar perkongsian I sepanjang perjalanan I dalam bisnes new image. Sekian, terima kasih. Kembali kepada Sani.
Terima kasih I tunggu sebentar ya. Wah, so apa yang I telah share tadi, Sani amat gembira untuk belajar juga sebab from I pernah buat telco, bisnes water filter kan. Semua benda tu, tetapi I masih nak cari lebih baik punya satu platform untuk buat bisnes, untuk mendapatkan pendapatan yang lebih lumayan, so that I dapat bawa sekeluarga pergi ke melancong kan, even domestik punya macam Terengganu kan tadi I cakap. So rasa I memang seorang yang memang rasa tak putus asa lah. Okay, so I masih kat situ kan. Sebab Sani nak tanya satu je soalan, sebab Sani rasa macam curious. Nak tahu juga. Hello I, ada tak? Masih dekat line tak? Dekat Sani.
Okey, tak apa. Kalau I tak ada, kita tanya dengan Encik Syam lah. Encik Syam yang memang menjadi mentor kepada I selama ni. So, apa yang kita tahu daripada I kan, dan juga apa yang kita understand daripada Encik Syam dengan Kak Su, memang I tak pernah terfikir nak menjadi 2 star silver executive pada royalty yang ke-84 tadi. Tetapi sampai ke final week, minggu yang hujung sekali tu, apa yang membuatkan I hendak berusaha untuk mencapai 2 star silver executive, dan apa yang I lakukan untuk mencapai 2 star silver tu dalam tempoh masa yang singkat tu?
Selamat malam semua. Apa tu pasal ni baguslah, saya berbanggalah dengan pencapaian apa yang I dah capai dalam tempoh, kalau kira saya tengok dalam 10 bulan. Okey, jadi memang ini dia ada dia punya cara, sebab dia ada banyak database klien telco dia. Jadi dia menggunakan database tu untuk untuk promote new image dan produk. Dan bagi saya dia menggunakan apa yang dia ada. Jadi Jadi kalau macam kita yang tak ada database tu, kita kena start dengan kita punya yang dekat dengan kita, family, kawan-kawan kan. Tapi dia alhamdulillah sebab dia ada database yang banyak, jadi dia ada rasa potensi untuk dia buat tu lebih, sebab database tu ada. Jadi daripada dia rank daripada supervisor kepada manager, and then dia kepada bronze. Daripada bronze tu pada hujung bulan 11 dia ambil keputusan untuk buat silver. Jadi bila dia buat keputusan tu, kita support lah. Kita support. Alhamdulillah memang hujung-hujung tu dia capai apa yang dia harapkan. Tahniahlah untuk E.
Okey, so terima kasih Encik Syam. So kita memang berbangga jugalah dengan Encik Syam dan Kak Su yang sekarang ni memang fokus untuk membangunkan leader-leader dalam tim supaya leader-leader mereka juga boleh menduplikasikan semua leadership skill ni kepada orang-orang baru dalam tim. Okey, so seterusnya apa yang kita dengar daripada perkongsian di Active Royalty, daripada perkongsian di weekly meeting ni, memang kita tidak dapat menafikan, we cannot deny that setting goals and having a plan is very important. We have heard from our top income earner, okay, our 5-star diamond executive and Hall of Fame Steffi Teo, how she actually planned her 3 years. And when she worked accordingly to her plan, she achieved what she wants to achieve today, and she has extended another 3-year contract here. And we have heard also from our diamond executive Rose, our queen, how she actually set goals and achieved diamond executive from a bronze pad rank when she has a plan and a clear goal. And there's many success stories that we have around us, and today I wanted to share 2 of the success stories that are very close to my heart. Okay, one of them would be one of them would be this couple that I want to talk about, which is the upline of one Ezaniey, our speaker earlier. So this couple has been in the business for a long time, and for some reasons they have slowed down in their business, and they make a comeback about a year ago. So I still remember on the 80th royalty, if I'm not mistaken, 81st royalty. Okay? They came to the royalty when they look at people walking across the stage. It brings back the fire in them, the desire in them that they could come back to build this business again. So that time, it's only 2 of them. Then after that, they came back with a bunch of people. So they are all inspired by the royalty. And the couple started to build their business, and they have decided to change their mind, to change their perspective towards the focus of building the business. And they have decided that they want to do a little shift in what they focus on. So they started to focus on personal activities. Okay, apabila pasangan ini hendak membina sebuah perniagaan new image, mereka membuat keputusan untuk fokus kepada aktiviti peribadi. Mereka fokuskan kepada merekrut member dan juga membangunkan leader-leader baru. Dan mereka juga hendak fokuskan leadership mereka untuk membangunkan leader-leader dalam kumpulan. So artinya mereka nak develop leader. Mereka hendak leader yang independen dalam tim. Dan mereka juga bekerjasama dengan company kerana mereka mahu membina sistem untuk kumpulan mereka. Okay? Dengan fokus ini, apa yang mereka capai pada 80 royalty yang ke-84, they have successfully recruited 7 new members. So it's a record-breaking 7 new members in only 4 months. And they've developed 1 new supervisor and a new manager. They have developed 2 new executives in their network. This is all because rather than putting the effort in themselves, they put the effort in helping their people to grow, because they know by helping their people to grow and achieve their goal, they are moving nearer to their goal as well. And as a result, they've achieved the highest envy towards in this few, they have achieved the highest envy in these few royalties, and that is 160% increase. And when they focus on their own activities, their group volume increased by 76% as well. And they have successfully worked together and helped their team to become search qualifiers. So total, they have 3 blue search qualifiers in network. So I would want to give my heartiest congratulations for this couple to put in their effort and help their team. So now let us look at what do they do. Okay, just now saya bagi tahu kan mereka buat keputusan untuk tukar fokus mereka untuk build team. So mari kita lihat apa yang mereka lakukan untuk build team. First thing, walaupun mereka tak pernah selalu mereka join team Abang Nick. Okay, so all Encik Syam dengan Kak Su, team mereka akan join team besar dalam meeting. So apabila kita berhubung dengan Encik Syam dengan Kak Su, memang daripada pihak syarikat kita rasa yang mereka dua ni memang sudah bersedia untuk adakan team meeting mereka. Kenapa perlu ada team meeting? Sebab team meeting merupakan satu platform untuk team member brand new berkumpul dan berkongsi pengetahuan. Then whenever you have your own team meeting, you will be able to give a clear direction. Okay, this is our team, this is our focus, this is what we need to do. So whenever this focus become clear, you can see the momentum is building. Okay, so I remember working with them to start the first team meeting. We go through agenda together. We do rehearsals 2 times before we start the meeting, and they are getting better and better at it. And today, every month on the first Thursday, they are going to have their monthly team meeting and also team recognition. So let's give them a role of hardship in the group for taking up the responsibility as a leader to create that platform for the team together. All right, so not enough love. I'm not going next. Okay, so now let me share with you what else do they do. Okay, this couple also, they wanted to go into goal setting, specific goal setting, and also one-on-one coaching. So we did a few times together over Zoom, and eventually this couple, they are independent to go and meet up with their business builders, set goals with them, and also discuss what are the plans for them to achieve their goal. So along the way, look at these pictures, okay? It is all the time and effort they put into building their team. That's why they are at a better place today. Okay, and besides from all this goal setting session, I always heard Encik Syam dengan Kak Su bagi tahu dalam meeting, kalau ada apa-apa, call kita orang akan pergi support. So this is the willingness that they are willing to invest the time and effort they are willing to invest to bring up their team. Okay, so Ayuh. So this is one of the success story that I want to tell everybody. It is back to having goals and a plan. How do you want to move your team forward? So now let us move on to the next success story that I have. So the next success story is this lady from Negeri Sembilan. So I started to talk to her during the attitude royalty. Okay, because the leader told me that she is one of the potential leader in their team. So when I go and talk to her, I discovered that she is only a product lover because she's happy using the product. She managed to lose 33 kg with our SDSU program. Okay, so I'm very happy because recently she went to take a wedding photo again with the husband because she is now very different from when she was married. And whenever I talk to her, she is taking her business. She is interested in building the business, but she is not investing a lot of time or effort either. Because of her good testimonial, people will come and ask. Okay? So when people come and ask, then dia buat business lah. Kalau orang tak tanya, dia pun tak approach. So memang during attitude royalty, this is what she has been doing. Okay, but on the attitude when she came to the royalty, together, the royalty event together with her support team, whatever that happens on stage, make her realize that if a lot of people can be doing that, walking across the stage over and over again, I can do it as well. So that is when we sat down together with her upline, herself and myself, asking her to set goals. And she was not that confident in setting goals. She always tell me, okay, I can put my goals like this, but I will try my best. But in fact, I know that she will do it. But she don't have the confidence to say that she can. She just say, I try. So what she has actually told me is her royalty goal. She wanted to recruit 3 members every month. She wanted to have 1 supervisor every month. She wants to develop 1 manager. And at that time, we have launched our manager retreat. And she also told me she wants to try to qualify for manager retreat. And when I asked her, what about search? What about ranking up? She said, try. Maybe I can try to become a bronze executive. So that's all she told me. But look at the result when she has a plan. Whenever she write down her goal, she knows clearly what she needs to accomplish every month. And this is the result. She recruited 16 new members in 4 months, and she has 6 supervisors. She developed 6 supervisors. And along the way, she managed to develop 1 manager as well. So dulu tu, when she's only a product lover, she signed authorship herself, and she only recommend to people when people ask her about the products. Her MV is always 2,000-3,000. Okay, and with that effort of 4 months, she has increased her network volume to increase by 18,000. That is why she ranked up to a bronze executive. And if we want to look at her income, having 2,000-3,000 NV, and today her income increase is 560%, and she managed to qualify for Blue Stage qualifier and rank up to 1-star bronze executive. So she's also one of the person that actually convinced me, you need to have a plan, but you need to work your plan as well in order to see the results. Okay, so now can we have all of you to give to type 222 in the chat room to give recognition to Annie because of her willingness to set goals and follow through her goals. Okay, so let us see what she does to achieve her goal, because setting goals, you can only achieve them whenever you are doing the groundwork. So Annie, I still remember when I asked her, so how are you going to build a business? Are you going to do it online or you are going to do it offline? So she said, I'm working, so online. But then we noticed that she didn't actually like post regularly. So whenever we highlighted that, she committed into doing her social media posts. She started posting, she get inquiries. And what she did was, she will actually connect with her customers online, people inquiring about her testimonials, things and all. She will handle them online and get them to meet up offline, because she finds it easier to convince the customers whenever she meet them online. So she's always out there on the go, juggling between her job, her full-time job, and also her side income. And she managed to actually close most of them, because I know her success rate is 90% whenever she go out and meet the customer. The reason why is she is the product of the product. You want to talk about Lifeline, Check Up, SD2, Colostem, she's taking everything. That is why she can show people the result that she's consuming. People are convinced. So this is what she does to support her goal of recruiting at least 3 to 4 members and also developing 1 supervisor every month. Okay, next is she is also, whenever she gets started, she's also like, I do not really know what to do. And thankfully, the team, the More2 team, they have organized a lot of OPP events 3 to 4 times a month. So Annie started to attend the OPP event, bringing along her potential manager. Okay, So after going to the OPP event, the manager become excited because she can see in front of her like many people are consuming the products, many people are building the business, and they manage to get achieve what they want to achieve. And from there, the manager worked together with Annie and build the business. And Annie, from a person that is going to the OPP as a participant, now she is a speaker in the OPP event for Motu team. She can talk about products, she can talk about the business. Okay, and she also do home parties to help her supervisors and new manager to sell through the products that they have. Okay. Next one is she's also consistently meeting up with her upline to plan and know what should she do next so that she can achieve her goal. So the coaching session is always ongoing, and she is a person that is willing to learn as well, because she knows that by learning she will acquire new knowledge, new product knowledge, so she will do better in her business. So look at all these pictures is when she's attending the company meeting, the coaching session, and also the meetings and courses organized by their team. And as a result, what happened was she achieved the goal of 3 members a month, 1 supervisor every month, and she developed a manager, and she is on track to qualify for manager retreat, and she ranked up to 1-star bronze executive. All of the goals that she set, she achieved, and on the side, she qualified for her first blue sage. So from what I've shared, I believe that everyone now is convinced that having goal and having action plan is something that will help you to have the right focus to move forward. So if you have not set your goals yet, or you are telling me your goal is inside here or your goal is in your phone, please don't do that. Write it down so that you can look at it every day. You remind yourself what you have committed into, because to be successful is to start, is to finish what you have started with New Image. And we are sure that if you give your commitment 3 years to build the business in New Image, in return, you will have 30 years of good life. Okay? And this kickoff meeting, I know that Sunny actually shared with you earlier. I will encourage those who stay around or those who can drive over to KL, come and join us on this 4th of January. It's 2-hour event. So what we are going to do here is we are going to you're going to hear from the successful leaders how they do their planning and how do they manage their team and what are the plans that they put in place and to achieve the result they have today. So we are going to hear from them. And also what we will do there is we will do together with you your 3 years plan, and also to write down all your royalty goal for active fifth and also your action plan. So this is what we are going to do, and there's a lot for you to learn from this session. Do come and join us, and because it is limited, we will require the seats are limited if you come to join us physically. So please register yourself as soon as possible, because we will close registration when we achieve the maximum capacity that can go into our training room. For those who are outstation, you're not going to miss out, because you can still join us same time next week on Wednesday via Zoom. All right, so now I will pass the time over to Sunny.
All right, thank you very much, Melissa. Thank you, Melissa, once again, for sharing with us 2 role models in the business, Ejen Utama and Katsu, and also Miss Annie Lee. Both have shown us what we can do as a leader, and of course, they started from scratch, from 0 to becoming a hero. So as also mentioned by Melissa earlier, the key words that always cannot run away from our mind, which is goal setting. Yes, why we must set our goal. All right, so comes to the next, which is our dream planner. I believe most of us have seen or even own this miracle book. buku ajaib panggilnya. Why is it miracle? Because it don't only realize your dream, but also it creates miracle into your life. All right. So as you can see here, the first page, rank goal and income goal. Basically, these two tulisan ni, they are interlinked, dia ada kaitan. Kenapa? Sebab kalau kita rank up lebih tinggi, income of course akan lebih banyak. Tetapi kalau kita nak kejar untuk income yang lebih tinggi, of course, definitely you will be at your higher rank. So it's interlinked. And then next, why is it important? Kenapa penting sangat untuk nak achieve goal ni? Kena ada alasan lah. Contoh, list down your big why. Kenapa nak tukar rumah, nak tukar kereta? Macam Encik Wan Ezaniey tadi ada cakap dia nak bawa keluarga pergi makan, melancong, right? So after that, of course, kita kena break down into steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. List down the steps. When we have all the plans in place, it is time for us to take actions. All right? The actions will lead to kita punya personal action plan, right? When we have all the plans, so note down in monthly basis how many leaders you want to develop. All right, and of course, select your key and potentials. Sebab sometimes kita buat recruitment, kita banyak kan, ada 100, we have 100 of people. We did a mass recruitment, 100 of people, but we wouldn't know we can find any diamonds or any gems, macam permata lah, kan, yang akan bersinar dalam kalangan 100 orang ni. That is why kita kena target kita punya key leaders. Lepas tu kita kena work with them. As a leader, we must work with them. Sit with them, review with them. What support do you need from me as your leader? Of course, when I say support, not to say pegang tangan dia sampai jalan sampai hujung. Kita pegang tangan dia separuh jalan, lepas tu slowly kita lepas tangan. That is what leader do. All right, we encourage them, we support them to go throughout the journey. All right, hope you guys enjoy this goal setting sharing session by earlier Melissa and by myself as well. And then next is just a small quick reminder. It's about our Instagram photo contest. As you can see here, week 2 is already over because it ended during our Christmas day, right? So now week 3 is started and it will end at 2nd of January next year. So there's still time for us to take our most creative shot of next gen by Rejuve. And of course, you have to caption it. It can be short, it can be long, up to you, as long as short, sweet, and simple. Why do you like next gen? All right, then we put a hashtag over there. And of course, minimum 100 likes will win. And these will subject to our selections from our company. So we will announce the winners from the time being. All right, so take your action now. Next, what do we have here? Of course, we have one of our ongoing program, which is Manager Retreat. So as for just a short recap for representative and supervisor, be a manager. Okay, both of the representative and supervisor, you need to be a manager, and with auto ship minimum of 250 PV and personal recruit 10 new with minimum 5. All right. So for manager and executive, you need to develop one qualified manager who qualified for the retreat. Okay, it's pretty simple. So it's still ongoing. So please answer me if in January, how many new members we must have in January for us to accept this qualification as the last one of the qualification. Please type in the chat box. All right. So because this manager on retreat, it's ending in January, end of January. So we, as a company, we can accept 4 new, including auto ship month, sign up on the last month, which is next month. All right, please take note, everyone who almost there, please catch up. Okay. So next is our nylon shopping bag, our exclusive. This is the exclusive edition, with a new image logo over there. So it's very limited edition and very prestigious if you're able to grab it. So it's valid for first 1,000 redemption and it's ongoing still until 30th of December, which is 2 more days to go. Okay, so this is just to remind, if not mistaken, a week ago, I have reminded, so it's just a reminder again. So please collect your pickup orders within 14 days from the invoice date. And of course, please collect by end of this and 2 days to go. So you can come to pick up from our office over here. Okay. So this is the tibalah penghujung Zoom untuk hari ini, right? So still remember when you are at your prettiest and most handsome appearance during our past 84 royalty. So now let's download some good memories here, okay? So here's the photo gallery. Please scan the QR code over here, or there's the Google Drive link as below before it ends in 11th of January next year, 11th of January next month lah. So, okay, take your time, but don't take too long, all right? Because this downloadable link will be expired till then. Alright, sekarang tibalah penghujung again untuk hari ini. So Sani harap semua dapat belajar sesuatu di sini. All the achievements over here, goal setting as well as sharing by our Mr. One Ezaniey, and how they do it. Always a great motivation for us to apply in what we are doing in New Image. Alright, like there's a saying, Air Asia, now everyone can fly, but New Image, now everyone can do, now everyone can achieve. All right, so please start to set your goal today, what you want to achieve, and break it down into some measurable actions, like what I have shared in the dream planner over there. All right, and fruits, of course, after we have done all the plannings, all the preparations, right? And then the fruits from the tree will drop to us. Dalam Melayu kita panggil rezeki. Rezeki ni akan datang pada kita. All right, so thank you everyone for the great support in the chat box earlier, and thank you for all the sharing session by our Mr. One Ezaniey, and of course from Melissa, with the 2 great role models in the business that we can learn a lot. So, all right, thank you everyone, thank you and good night, and we will see you in next week. And of course, there's a Chinese session in this coming Friday. Thank you.
Selamat malam.
Selamat malam semua. Good night. Have a good rest.
Good night. Have a good New Year.